Good evening. You're watching SCTV, and today is February 2nd, 2024. We're in Holton, Kansas to watch the Nemaha Central Thunder. The boys are 9-4 on the season, getting set to take on the Holton Wildcats. They are 4-10. These two teams met each other back on the 8th of December. The Thunder getting a 44-37 win over the Wildcats on their home court. We'll see how things go this evening. I'm Mike Stahlbaumer. I am calling the game for you. Got Cody Steinlage with the color work. Welcome, Cody.
Thank you.
Got Caleb Reidenauer with the production work and Billy O on the camera. We have the starting lineups coming at you here. And Lady Thunder getting a win here earlier by a score of 37-35. Close game. It wasn't close after the first half, but it was down the stretch as the Wildcats had outscored the Thunder 19-10 in the fourth quarter. Made it a really close game. Thunder able to stay on top. Ladies getting a win. Here's the national anthem. National anthem there from the Holton Wildcat Band. And here we go, starting lineups. We'll get it going here. For Nemaha Central, 5'10" seater. Number 0, Carter Rottinghouse. 5'11" junior. Number 3, Evan Oberding. 6'8" junior. Number 4, Colby Free. 5'11" senior, number 20, Cooper Kramer. And lastly, 6'6" senior, number 24, Abe Hilbert. Head coach is John Thomas. Assistant coaches Kelly Williams and Ben Steinlage. For the Wildcats, 6'1" junior, number 2, Braden Peak. 5'10" junior, number 3, Bodie Dillon. 5'8" sophomore, number 4, Corbin Fox. 5'11" sophomore, number 5, Carrick Dedonder. And 6'5" junior, number 35, Brody Miller. Head coach Eric Tate, assistant coaches Joe Purcell and Blake Mulroy. Wildcats not starting a senior here this evening. Nemaha Central has 3 seniors, 2 juniors. Wildcats have 3 juniors, 2 sophomores starting here this evening. So a team that they can have still together next year, obviously. Getting good playing time here.
They're a talented team and extremely athletic. Add one more year to that, they're going to be a force next year, I believe.
4-10 on the season, though. Here they've got some work to do together there, improving their record. Thunder have been kind of starting to find a lot better rhythm here since the first of the year. Really, after that second, like we've been talking, that second Christmas break they had, where they basically almost had a week off of due to weather and the snow and the cold and everything. And they've been playing very well here down the stretch. And there's a tip ball, and it goes, is grabbed by Cooper Kramer. Wildcats in a man defense. Kramer will drive, then he'll turn back out. Free, now to Oberding, brings it near side, Rottinghouse. Rottinghouse to Hilbert. Hilbert will drive down the lane, layup, good. Hilbert got the step and gets the deuce.
Thunder showing pressure with Colby free and his long arms out in top of the key.
Dillon, now he picks up his dribble, and there's a steal. Right there, Cooper Kramer getting the turnover. Now, Rottinghouse, he's going to drive to the glass. An easy layup for him on a quick step. Rottinghouse got his defender to lean, and that's all he needed. Peak gets over near side. Dillon now back to Peak. Peak pulls up on the baseline. That's going to be missed. And Colby free with the rebound. And off to Oberding. Looking up the floor. Finds Kramer. Free. Comes to the near side. Rottinghouse. Now free. Free. Will drive to the glass. Shot up. Missed. Hilbert clears the board. Kicks it back out. Kramer will try for three. Good! And a great start for Nemaha Central here against the Wildcats. 7 points in a minute and a half. There's a tip ball by Rottinghouse, but the Wildcats get it back. Fox gets it off to Dillon. Back to Fox. Now out to Donder. Comes to the near side. Peak with the ball. Peak steps back on the wing, guarded by Free. Gets it off to Dillon. And driving down the lane, miss, shot back up. There's Hilbert with a block, and grabbed by Peak. Peak will hook a shot up and misses. And there's a shot up from Meyer, drawing the foul. Wildcats fighting to get that ball in there, but the foul call will send Meyer to the free throw line. First foul on the Thunder goes against number 20, Cooper Kramer. Meyer's free throw is in and out. Second free throw misses. Colby Free getting the rebound. Kramer to Free. Now to Rottinghouse. Hilbert to the corner. Feeds it down low. Free. Nice job by Colby Free, up and in for two.
Good adjustment to right himself back in the field of play and get that ball off the glass.
Get it out to Donder. Back to Dillon. Peak. Into the corner. Donder back to Peak. Fox. Off to Donder. He'll pull up for three, and it's good from Carrick Donder. Wildcats with their first field goal. Up the floor to Rottinghouse. They'll send it over to Kramer. Knock ball loose. Oberding pulls up for the jumper. Misses. Hilbert gets the rebound. Missed the shot. Free trying to get up high to clear it out. And I think he's going to get called for the foul.
Yep.
He jumped up and floated. He jumped through instead of going straight up. And he collides with another body, and that's what draws foul. his first, second team. Fox across the half-court line to Barnett. Barnett freshly into the game. Altenberger freshly in as well. Altenberg, excuse me. Gale. There's a steal from Rodinghouse, then taken right back. And then thrown away. Altenberger took it right back and tried to pass it back out to Binkley. It is a bullet pass, and he couldn't hang on. Overding will bring it across half court. Off to Free, now to Kramer. Free draws a crowd. They're going to get blocking foul on number 12, Logan Altenberg. Be his first team. Into Free. Overding. Free. High post, back out. Kramer. Overding to Free. Pass down low to the post. Hilbert. Back out. Kramer. Jump shot. Misses. Hilbert trying to get the rebound. Well, lucky there's no foul call in all that.
Mm-hmm. And I believe Abe Hilbert came down on top of Binkley. That can't feel good.
Braden Binkley getting up, trying to walk it off. Probably got the wind knocked out of him too. Altenberg into the middle of the court. They're going to call over and back on number 10, Caden Gale.
Well, we had that on Tuesday night, or no, just last night. Yeah. I think we decided that once they've established themselves, they need to establish themselves.
In that backcourt, they were in the forecourt, took the pass, stepping into the backcourt. So the Thunder will get the ball. Kramer. Now over Rodinghouse, far wing. Well defended on that inbound play. Free to Kramer. Kramer is going to get called. There's a foul. Well, Kramer's actually lucky because you saw his arm come up like it could have been called for throwing the arm as an offensive foul. But they're going to give this one to Logan Altenberg, his second team. And I think that's what you heard the ooh and ah on there.
Everyone saw the elbow. And Binkley takes a seat along with a trio of Wildcats, and he is still holding his back. Be interesting to see if it tightens up on him and if he comes back in this game.
They get it to Free. Now to Kramer. Tip ball. Rodinghouse. The layup gets a foul call. Rodinghouse trying to get it to Hilbert. Tipped in the air by a defender, but he goes right after it. He gets a good-looking layup, but a foul call. There's foul on number 2, Braden Peak. His third team. First trip to the free throw line for Nemaha Central. Carter Rodinghouse, good on the first one. Second free throw. That one, good as well. Slipped over the front rim. .233 and counting. 11-3, Nemaha Central. Pass up the floor to the Donder. The post, Meyer. Brody Meyer lost it, picks it back up, goes up for the shot, good. Brody Meyer with his first field goal in the game. Rottinghouse. Rottinghouse looking to get to the glass, got bumped so he couldn't go up with the layup, but he had turned to throw it off of his defender.
Yeah, and he clocked Peak right in the noggin. I'm not sure if he took any offense to that or not.
Tip ball, and the Wildcats controlled on the inbound. Good defense. Defensive play by the Wildcats. And there's a bad turnover right in the hands of Evan Oberding. He'll go all the way. Blocked. And Rottinghouse was able to grab the loose ball. No calls there. Oberding. Out to Rottinghouse. Skips it over to Peterson. To Hilbert. Hilbert will go down the lane. And now we've got a travel call on Hilbert. Substitution. Trent Thomas on the floor. Thunder with the press. They get it over to Donder here on the near side. Dillon. Hands it off to Fox. Fox gives it to Dillon. Now to Fox again. Fox looking to drive. Up with a shot. Misses. Goes off of Fox and out of bounds. And he goes down. Help back up. Good to go, looks like. Hilbert will come out. Free back into the game. Less than a minute to play. First quarter. Peterson to Thomas. Back to Peterson. Oberding. Up the floor. To Colby Free. Now in the hands of Rottinghouse. Rottinghouse will drive. They're going to get a 10-second call.
That was good defense. Rottinghouse never really established and put his foot in the ground and made his way towards the basket. Just kind of dribbled around the perimeter.
The defender stays in front of you. You still got that count going. If you get past the defender, they lose that count. Dillon gets it off to Meyer. Meyer lost it and grabbed by Nemaha Central. Rottinghouse streaking up the floor. Back to Evan Oberding. Oberding will drive in. Cross to Free. Free up the glass. And in and out. Missed. It spun out. And now a foul call. It's going to go against Evan Oberding. Oberding called for his third team foul. 15.5 to play, 11-5. Nemaha Central lead at 6 here. Fox feeds it down low, finds a wide open Meyer. Left all alone. The Thunder forgot about him. Rottinghouse with a shot at the buzzer. He could have took a couple more, another dribble in there. But off the mark, the Wildcats have 7. Nemaha Central with 11. 4-point lead. We'll be back with the second 8.
On any given Friday night, you can find us here, illuminated only by the clear night sky and stadium lights. The ball field, a place for fierce rivals and close friends. A place for celebration, a place for family. We know what it means to come together, to be a part of something bigger, to be united. United Bank and Trust, banking for your way of life. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Welcome back. You're watching Thunder Basketball on SCTV. Let's take a quick moment to recognize some of our sponsors. TFI Family Services, Crestview Nursing Home, Community National Bank, Souther Building Supply, Farm Bureau Insurance, and Ag Partners. It's only been one quarter, but it feels like we are heading towards a very physical, very chippy game if the officials don't start reeling this in a little bit. both teams have temperatures are running a little hot out there at the moment.
Well, a well-officiated game will keep control, keep it from getting to the point where players can get hurt.
Yeah.
There's a foul call on Nemaha Central on the drive by Fox to the glass. It's going to go against Abe Hilbert. First on Hilbert, first team foul. Fox to shoot free throws. First one's good. Wildcats within 3. Thunder had a really good start here, but now they've slowed down. They really need to get into it. Get back into it. Fox with a second free throw is good. And now the Thunder with only a 2-point lead. Thomas with the ball. Gives it to Hilbert. Now to Oberding. Free with the ball in the corner. Rottinghouse, Hilbert, now to Oberding into the corner. Thomas, they feed it into Hilbert. Cross the lane, Rottinghouse will drive. Pulls up for the quick jumper. Good for Carter Rottinghouse. Nice steal by Evan Oberding. Gets it to Free. Spin move, reverse layup. Good for Colby Free. Good footwork.
That is an incredible move for a 6'7" kid.
Pass up the floor. There's another steal. Hilbert with it this time. Hilbert will slow it up, gives it off to Thomas. Into the corner. Oberding gets a blocking foul called on Brody Miller. It'll be his first team of the quarter. Thomas, nice inbound. Rottinghouse just got in a little too far underneath and got to him a little late. Peak gets it off to Meyer. Meyer saves it in right in the hands of Thomas. It was a bad pass. Bad pass to Dillon, and Thunder get the ball. Now Hilbert, and we're going to get a foul on Thomas as Dillon took a charge.
Well, nobody picked up Thomas out on the outside. He's their best three-point shooter percentage-wise on the year. He needs to step up. He had nowhere to go in the lane and just shoot that from the perimeter.
15-9. The Donder with the ball. Pass in the middle. Fox into the corner. Shot up. Too strong. And the Hike with the rebound on the backside. Peak missing that one. Hilbert to Oberding. Free. Thomas trying to drive in. They're going to get a blocking foul this time on the Wildcats. Number 2, Braden Peak. He'll pick up his second team. The officials conferring. I wondered if it was a shooting foul, but I don't know. I'm not sure what they're talking about.
Hopefully we get some clarity.
2 officials coming to the table. Well, while they're doing that.
Yep. We'll let you know that St. Mary's Church in St. Benedict, Kansas is hosting their Super Bowl Sunday lunch with homemade chili, chicken noodle, and vegetable beef soup, along with relishes and pies. Sunday, February 11th, Super Bowl Sunday. Serving begins at 11 o'clock till 1:30. Dine in or carry out. Free will offering, and everyone is welcome.
So they're putting Thomas on the line. They're acting like they're going to give him one free throw. How is that? That is doesn't make sense.
They didn't give us.
I don't understand at all on that.
If it was goaltending, they would have given us 2 points if someone hit the net or the backboard, but.
Now a foul there called on Trent Thomas. Boy, I do. Well, they show an 18 on the board now. So was there?
So maybe there.
Did he make the shot? Or a goaltend? That's a good question.
I would imagine someone's hand got up in the net, and I don't know. We don't have the benefit of the instant replays.
We're not right down there to know. So second personal on Trent Thomas, and that is the third team foul on the Thunder. Dillon turns it over, trying to get it to Fox. Good defensive pressure, forcing the turnover there.
Great defensive pressure by Carter Hike, and the help coming over from Evan Olberding, causing that turnover.
Now we have a whistle from the official on the far end of the court calling a bench warning on Holton. .5:24 to go here in the second quarter. Thunder by 9, 18-9. Over to Rottinghouse. Back to Oberding. Rottinghouse with a shot missed. Loose ball on the floor. Wildcats come away with it. That was a good look. Rottinghouse was able to finish, though.
The pass was just a little offline.
And they're going to get Hike with the foul. Going through Luke Lassie, who set the pick. Carter Hike with his first, fourth team foul. Fox with the ball. Fox double teamed. Oh, they're going to get a foul on Oberding. Evan Oberding is going to get called for his second personal. Now it's the fifth team sending Fox to the free throw line.
Well, if you weren't with us in the Lady Thunder game, it's the same officiating crew that officiated that game, and there were some wild inconsistencies with them throughout the evening. And it looks like they've already started off with a little bit of inconsistency so far in this game, and we'll see how it plays out the rest of the game. Hopefully they can lock it back in, and hopefully it doesn't have an effect on the outcome.
Fox gets them both. And now we have a 30-second timeout taken. 4:50 to go here in the second quarter. We'll be back.
Nemaha Valley Motors has been proudly serving our Northeast Kansas community for over 5 decades. Come check out our great selection of vehicles from Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, and GMC trucks. Don't see what you're looking for? Our knowledgeable staff will help you find the perfect vehicle to fit your needs. Don't forget about service. Our technicians are factory trained to handle any mechanical issues, including alignments. Come experience the difference here at Nemaha Valley Motors in Seneca.
Come be a part of our family.
Welcome back. You're watching SCTV. Let's take a quick moment to recognize some of our sponsors. First Heritage Bank, Life Care Center of Seneca, Mitchell Appliance, Nemaha Valley Community Hospital, and Shelter Insurance.
Thunder with the ball. And a 7-point lead, 4:50 to play here in the first half. Wildcats with a press. Free. They need to get across half court and do. Timeout called by Thomas, as it looked like he was Carter Runninghouse was about to get in some trouble there, and then looks like Dodonder comes up hurt on that play. Makes his way to the bench. Might have got 5 here in the second quarter. Another 30-second timeout taken. We'll be back.
There's a place where we all come together. A place where everyone knows your name and what the usual means to you. A place for conversations and for comfort. The best biscuits and gravy in town. We know what it means to love a community, to be a part of a community, to be united. United Bank and Trust. Banking for your way of life. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Welcome back. You're watching SCTV. Thunder with the ball. I think they want to make sure that number 1, Braden Binkley, checked in. Three with the ball now to Rottinghouse. Skip pass over to Hike. In the corner, Kramer will try the 3, misses. Free grabs a Blues ball. Hike now back to Rottinghouse. Colby Free in the corner. Hilbert in the lane, lost it. Kramer wanted to pick it up. Boy, he took a push too to the floor, but it goes out off of the Thunder, it looks like. They're going to go to the Wildcats. Wirtz will head in for Hilbert.
During the last break, our honorary SCTV member, Jeremy Stahlbaumer, texted me and said Trent did make that shot. It looked late, but they counted it. So we were both taking a look at the foul. So thank you, Jeremy, for clearing that up for us.
Shot in and out from Fox, misses. Free gets the rebound. Out to Rottinghouse, looking up the floor. Kramer. A foul called on Binkley. Away from the ball, working against Wirtz. Braden Binkley with his first, third team. (18 to 11, 3:45 to go here in the second quarter. Into Kramer. Kramer kicking out. Hike. Backs up. Rottinghouse. And now
a charge call.
Offensive foul. Going to go on number 20, Cooper Kramer. His second. Fox with the ball, cross half court to Meyer. Fox to Meyer. Back to Fox. Fox into the lane. He should be a travel call, and they're not going to call it because that is not a layup move. But they're going to call foul on Cooper Kramer.
That's going to be his third.
He had his pivot foot established. He was working off of that, and then Fox getting the free throw there. Second free throw from Fox is good. He's got all 6 points for the Holton Wildcats from the free throw line here in the second quarter. Thunder by 5. Peterson with the ball. Goes to Rottinghouse. Free. Back out. Skips it over to Hike. Hike. To Rottinghouse. Hike with the ball again. Now to the corner. Free. We'll try it for 3. Good. 3 for 3. He's got 7 points in the game. Fox. And now we got a timeout call by Eric Tate for the Wildcats. I think he was counting in his head.
I think he was
getting
too.
To 10.
That was close.
Timeout, 2:12 to go in the second. We'll be back in just a moment.
Ag Partners is a full-service agricultural cooperative owned by area farmers, residents, and businesses. And our team works every day to help contribute to their success, keeping profits in the communities we all call home. We continue to look for the right team members to grow successfully together through our core values of honesty, integrity, and teamwork. If you're looking for a career with great benefits and a focus on your future success, come join our team.
I think we call Jeremy Stahlbommer. He is our replay specialist. Is what he is.
A replay specialist.
We can go to him to see what happened if we miss something.
Our correspondent back at home.
Thank you, Jeremy. 2:12, second quarter, 21-13. Thunder playing well here in the second quarter. Holton Wildcats have not had a field goal yet here in the second. Wildcats with the ball. Fox. Now over to Peak. Gives it to Binkley. Comes to the near side. Dillon. Back to Binkley. Shot up for 3, misses. Rebound. Peterson, and they're going to call a foul on Nemaha Central. Pushing off on the rebound. It's going to go against Trent Thomas. It'll be his third. So that'll put Meyer on the free throw line. Short on the first one.
Evan Olberding coming in to take the place of Trent Thomas.
Second free throw from Meyer. That one is good. He has 5 points. Wirtz to Hike. Hike back to Wirtz. Gets it across half court to Oberding. Oberding will just step up for the 3. Good! They just kind of turned it back to Oberding. He said, well, I'll just step up and take a 3. The Thunder lead at 10. 1:24 and counting. Dillon. Fox with the ball. Fox will try a 3 as well. Misses. Rebound goes to Peak. Now kicks out to Binkley. Back to Peak. Excuse me, that was Dillon for 3. Missing. Rebound Rottinghouse. Oberding. Now to Rottinghouse. 51 seconds and counting. Here till halftime. Rottinghouse gives it to Wirtz. Wirtz gives it to Oberding. Back to Wirtz. Skip pass, Hike. Hike will drive. Needs to kick it back out. Oberding will try another three. Good! Another one from Evan Oberding. Back-to-back threes, 27-14. Binkley picking it up off the floor. Now to Fox. 10 seconds. Fox. Tip ball. Oberding is just going to hold it, and that's the end of the first half of play. Nemaha Central holding the Wildcats to no field goals in the second quarter, only 7 points from the free throw line. And they have a 27-14 lead on Holton, leading by 13 at the break. We'll take a break ourselves, recognize our sponsors, be back with some halftime stats, start of the second half. You're watching SCTV.
Do you want to be part of something big where you play a role in not only your day-to-day tasks, but also in the communities that you serve? Ag Partners is a full-service agricultural cooperative owned by area farmers, residents, and businesses. And our team works every day to help contribute to their success, keeping profits in the communities we all call home. We have more than 25 locations across Northeast Kansas, Southeast Nebraska, and Northwest Missouri, and offer career opportunities in all areas of our core divisions of grain, energy, and agronomy. We continue to look for the right team members to grow successfully together through our core values of honesty, integrity, and teamwork. To us, investing in our people and operations means everyone can do their best work safely while assisting in our mission of helping our patrons achieve value and growth. If you're looking for a career with great benefits and a focus on your future success with opportunities for individual growth, come join our team.
All right, this is Adam. Take 2. Mark?
I guess.
Germantown. Mavericks.
Mary Rose.
The best part about playing football in Texas has to be the reaction from the community, the fan base, and just the support and encouragement that you get from your family and your friends is great.
The hardest thing about cheer for me is tumbling, because I'm actually a dancer outside of school, and so the tumbling dynamics versus the dance dynamics was totally opposite.
I feel like choir has given me just such great memories. We are always just, singing with our harmonies or with other people. It's just so cool. It's so fun.
One of my favorite memories from cross country this past year was when my team made it to state. At the race, everyone picked up their games, and when the 5th guy crossed and he made it, everyone was just so excited and outbursts, couldn't control their feelings.
By playing basketball, I learned that I can almost do anything I want. If I set my mind to it, I can achieve my goals if I have a plan.
A great reason to get yourself involved in sports and activities is to meet new people and create new relationships, experience new things, and do stuff that you've never done before.
My reason why is commitment.
My reason why is passion.
Friendships.
Pride.
My reason why is to keep going.
My name is Rich Vernon. I've been the sheriff for Nemaha County since 2006. I've actually been employed by the Nemaha County Sheriff's Office back since 1990. That puts me in my 30th year of law enforcement here in Nemaha County. Now, I grew up in this county. I'm a lifelong resident. I've lived in this county. I grew up in the 80s. There was a lot of alcohol consumption back then. I know a lot of parents look at it like we did it when we were kids, so why can't our kids do it? If you, as a parent, or your children actually allow people to come into your homes or on your lands and drink or consume alcohol or even possess it, then you can be held liable for this law. This law carries penalties up to a $1,000 fine, and it is a Class A misdemeanor, which can actually include jail time. I can tell you, after doing this for 30 years and spending those years pulling young men and young women out of ditches lifeless, that has changed my attitude towards alcohol and towards its consumption of minors greatly. And I hope and pray that anything you can do to keep that from happening in the future, you will do, and try to keep our young children alive. Thank you.
In Nemaha County, I'm Jared Snyder, one of the family physicians at Seneca Family Practice. I don't know if you're aware, but there's a study by the state of Kansas that comes out about every year surveying our young kids in the community, ages 12 through 18. Would you be surprised to know 25% of our kids that responded between ages 12 and 18 responded saying that they had drank alcohol in the 30 days prior to the survey. And when you take into consideration and break that down, that's 4% of 6th graders, 12% of 8th graders, 34% of sophomores, and 48% of our high school seniors reporting alcohol use in the month leading up to the survey. And that's an upward trend, a year-over-year upward trend, and approaching double the state averages. Some will say kids will be kids, or if they're going to drink, they may as well do it at my house so I can have oversight. And frankly, those arguments are getting people hurt. It's leading to medical problems, addiction, and lifelong habits. We really do need to change the culture of alcohol in our community. 21 is 21 for a reason. I would just urge the community members to say, let's save some lives. The change starts at home.
Sorry.
Well, what an intro from the halftime.
I wasn't paying attention. I didn't know we were going live. I apologize.
Welcome back. You're watching SCTV. We're at half here, just a minute and a half away from the start of the second half of this game between the Nemaha Central boys and the Holton Wildcats. Thunder leading 27-14. Scoring in this game for the Wildcats, we have Corbin Fox with 6 points, all 6 at the free throw line. 6 of 6 free throws shooting for him. That's a kid you don't want to foul. Derek Carrick Didonder with a 3-ball in the first quarter. And Brody Meyer with 5 points, couple field goals first quarter, 1 of 2 free throw shooting in the second. For Nemaha Central, Carter Ridinghouse with 6 points, a pair of field goals each quarter, 2 of 2 free throw shooting. Evan Oberning with a pair of 3 balls in the second quarter, 6 for him. Colby Free with a 3-ball in the second quarter, field goal in each of the 2, 7 points total for Colby Free. Trent Thomas with 3 points, a field goal, and the and 1 on a foul. Cooper Kramer with a 3-ball in the first quarter, and Abe Hilbert with 2 coming on a field goal in the first quarter. Thunder led 11-7 after the first. They outscored the Wildcats 16-7 in the second, and that's where we're at this 27-14 point lead for the Thunder. Fouls, Logan Altenberg and Braden Peak with 2 each. Brody Meyer and Braden Binkley with 1 apiece. Nemaha Central's Trent Thomas and Cooper Kramer both have 3 fouls each. Evan Oberning with 2 and 1 apiece for Hike, Free, and Hilbert. Thunder will have the ball to start the second half. Carter Ridinghouse had his pass deflected. And I think it was off of Nemaha Central, and that's why Oberning was diving for it to try to save it back in bounds. There's a bounce pass in there, and it ping-ponged around a lot. Almost kind of a kick ball, too, that was not called.
Good effort by Evan Oberning, though, putting his body on the line with that step right there. I thought he was going to slide right into it.
Wildcats with the ball. Fox off to Meyer, down the lane. Blocked by Free! And a foul against the Wildcats.
No, it was off.
It wasn't. I thought it looked like he called it foul on him, but
it touched Meyer while he was touching the baseline.
So out off the Wildcats, Thunder get the ball. Ahead to Ridinghouse. Oberning to Colby Free. Ridinghouse. Now Kramer. Kramer needing some help. Off to Hilbert. Hilbert trying to drive around underneath. They're going to get a hook foul on Brody Meyer.
Abe's got to be careful with that left hand. He got it around the back of Abe Meyer. Sometimes they call hooking on that.
Second on Meyer, first team. Now what are they doing here?
Who knows at this point?
What was that? Oh. So that was Eric Wirtz, who wears a device there on his arm to monitor some medical stuff related. Nice feed to Colby Free with the flush. That device came off and was on the floor, and then he went over to pick it up. All right. Thunder lead 29-14. Has a good start for Nemaha Central. And there's a steal. Evan Oberning stuck his hand out. Gets his defender in the air and count it, but then a foul following up down the floor.
On Cooper Kramer, it looks like that's going to be his fourth.
A shot should count. That was on the rebound attempt that they thought was coming. That, boy.
You got to let them battle for position.
They call that on Cooper Kramer, his fourth personal, first team.
John Thomas calling off the full court pressure.
31-14, 6:15 go third quarter. Fox gives it to Peak. Hands off to DeDonder. Now Meyer. Meyer gets it to Fox.
That was an athletic play by Fox just to get that ball.
Fox. Oh, they're going to call a hand to the back on Evan Oberding. Oberding with his third. Inbound underneath. They get it into Peak, kicks off Meyer. Out to DeDonder. Fox falls to the floor, able to get his ball back.
Yep.
Spins on his feet, on his knees, and called for the travel.
Okay.
I don't know if that is an inadvertent buzzer.
That's what I believe
the officials.
it was.
And I don't like that when the scores table does those things, because then it can, on a play like that, the inbound, it may be a stolen ball in the next inbound play. It's, scores tables influence the game in a way that they shouldn't. Hike with the ball. Feeds it down low to Hilbert, and they're going to get DeDonder with a reach around to poke it away. DeDonder called for his first, second team.
A little bit of frustration showing up in some of the players from Holton.
Free gets it into Evan Oberding, gets it into Free. Up with a shot, good for Colby Free. Duck with 11 points.
He's having a good night.
Down the lane, shot up. They're going to call a foul on Hilbert. Must have caught Dillon with a little bit of body, and Dillon will go to the line. Hilbert called for his second, third team.
Well, you brought it up. Colby Free, a.k.a. Duck, he has been tasked with taking on, let me check his number, Braden Peak. Sorry, I was getting confused on all the numbers out there. And he is by far, in my opinion, the most athletic player on this Holton team, and he has done a good job with his length, shutting him down so far.
Colby Free getting the rebound, and they're going to call jump ball?
No.
Wow. Free had the ball, but I didn't see any Holton hands on it.
He had the ball on top of Meyer's back.
Sandwiched between two Holton defenders. Jump ball possession goes to the Wildcats. Dillon with the ball. Out to DeDonder. Now to Peak. Meyer. Meyer drives in, passes off to Peak again. Peak driving to the glass, layup, missed, and Colby Free gets the rebound. Ahead, Hilbert, layup, good, running the floor. DeDonder with the ball, now over to Dillon, Fox. Now back to DeDonder. 20-point lead for Nemaha Central. Peak again. Peak had 12 points in the game earlier this year on the Thunder home court. Held scoreless here so far. Dillon feeds off to Dillon gets the shot up, missing. Trent Thomas to Free. Rottinghouse back to Free. Free up and underneath. The shot draws a foul. Colby Free will go to the line. Dylan Peak called for his third personal, third team. Colby Free gets the first one.
He's at 12 already in this game. He's only averaging just under 7.9 points per game, so he's had a good outing so far.
Second free throw, in and out, missed. Rebound, Meyer. Under 3.5 to play here in the third. Over to Fox. Now to the far wing. Dillon with the ball. Dillon with just 1 point in this game and a turnover by the Wildcats. Dillon with 1 point in this game. He had 13 in the game against Holton. So they're two big scores from the game earlier this year were Peak and Dillon, and they only have 1 point combined. We have a full timeout called. 3:03 to go here in the third. You're watching SCTV. We'll be right back.
I'll take a grande, no foam, triple cap, double pump vanilla latte with 3.5 ice cubes, slightly shaken, extra whip.
Yeah, that's going to be an upcharge.
Great! This one is on my Kasasa cashback checking account. Kasasa pays me cash back on everyday debit card purchases, plus refunds on ATM withdrawal fees. Go on, take back banking and treat yourself to monthly cash rewards.
Kasasa Checking is proudly offered at Community National Bank.
Welcome back. You're watching Thunder Basketball on SCTV. Something that would not be possible without some of our sponsors. Let's recognize some of them right now. SBS Insurance, Nemaha Valley Motors, United Bank and Trust, St. Peter and Paul Catholic Church, and S&S Automotive and Towing.
.303 to play here in the third. 36-15. UL Central has held the Wildcats without a field goal through the second quarter, the entire second quarter, and into this third quarter. So far, they're without a field goal as well. Thomas, to Rottinghouse. Rottinghouse into the middle, Free, back out to Hike. Hike. Hands off to Rottinghouse. Across the lane, Colby Free coming up underneath. They're going to wave off the shot. There's a foul before the shot. That's going to go against Luke Lassie, his first. Fourth team foul. Colby Free back. Oh, no free throws. That's right.
Yep.
Nice inbound to Free. Rottinghouse through some defenders. Now to Thomas. Over to Hike. Gets it down to Free, and now they're going to get number 21, Luke Lassie, with his second.
Luke Lassie's getting really frustrated underneath trying to handle Colby Free.
Be the fifth team foul, so Colby Free will shoot two. First one's good. Second free throw, good as well. Gets them both. Thunder 6 of 7 from the free throw line this evening. That's 38-15. Fox Back to Dillon. He'll pull up for the deep three. That one's going to miss. Hilbert gets the rebound. Hands it off to Thomas. Trying to come to Rottinghouse. He picked up his dribble and just had nowhere to go with it. Now it's loose on the floor. Grabbed by Fox. Knocked out by Thomas. So Thomas looked to pass up the floor. That's where he's going to go. Cut off.
Yep.
So he had to go the other way. And then there was another defender right there to pick it off. So good defense forcing that turnover. Wildcats throw it into the back court, or near the back court. In the middle, Lassie out. Shot up from number 12. Misses. Hike with the rebound. Altenberg missing the shot. Hike off the glass. Follow up from Wirtz. Misses. Rebound Lassie. Dillon. Offensive foul on Dillon. Using the arm to push off to gain some separation so he get a shot. The official standing right there calls Dillon for his first personal.
Good job by Trent Thomas in transition there. It looked like he was going to stand up, take the charge. Made Dillon think twice, set back up, and then drew the charge.
Leighton Thomas into the game. Trent Thomas, cross half court. Gets it over to Hike. He'll pull up for the three. Misses. Wirtz with the rebound. Back up. Stripped of the ball as he went back up. And then he gets in there and ties it up. And a jump ball call. Possession stays with the Thunder. Thomas will inbound underneath the basket here, near side. And to Thomas. Leighton Thomas for three. Back iron misses. Long rebound. That's a nice job by Trent Thomas going to the ball. Peterson, Wirtz, hands it off to Trent Thomas. In the lane. Shot up, blocked. And then Hike in his hands goes up with a shot and misses. And it looks like we've got a foul against Nemaha Central. Number 14, Derek Wirtz, called for his first personal. Fourth team foul.
Peek.
41.3 seconds to go here in the third.
Peek and DeDonder checking back in for Holton.
DeDonder to Fox. Now down to the post, back out. Peek, Fox, DeDonder, quick ball rotation, but the defense right there, and then a turnover. Dillon looking to pass it. I don't know if he's going to the middle or looking for somebody to cut to the ball, but
threw it right between two Holton players.
20 seconds and counting. Trent Thomas working the ball up the floor, cross half court. Trent Thomas had it poked away out of his hands. It goes off him and out of bounds. So the Wildcats get it back with 8.1. Ball comes to the near side. Dillon up with the shot. Front iron. Good in time. The three-pointer good at the buzzer. That's their first field goal since the first quarter. Dillon with her first field goal in the game. He's got 4, and that's the end of the third quarter. We'll take a break. We'll be back with the final 8.
Every day, hardworking people wake up early and open their doors to the people in their community. They provide more than just goods and services. They create relationships. Small business is alive and well, making life in our communities possible. You know what it means to support, to be part of a community, to be united. United Bank and Trust. Banking for your way of life. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Thunder outscore the Wildcats 11-4 here in the third quarter to expand their lead. It's at 20, 38-18. Trying to update my book here a little bit as we go, just so it makes it easier when it comes to the end of the game stats to get them out a little quicker. But Thunder playing well. Need to keep it up.
Yep, you can't lose that intensity at this point in the game. Don't let Holton have any glimpse of a hope going into this fourth quarter, or throughout the fourth quarter, I should say.
Colby Free leading all scorers here in this game with 14 points so far. Altberg off the peak now to Donder to Dillon. Dillon gives it off to Donder. Down the lane, scoops a shot up. They draw the foul and they get a count it. They likely will. The Donder with the deuce and in one. Fouls on number 24, Abe Hilbert, his third, first team. Free throw is good. 38-21. Leighton Thomas through some defenders. Oberding for three, misses. Trent Thomas with the rebound, and Donder called for the foul. Kirik Donder with his second, first team. Oberding trying to cut back in, stripped of the ball. Thunder was able to pick up the loose ball, still got it. Leighton Thomas in the lane, kicks back. Hilbert now to Free. Oberding. Free gives it off to Trent Thomas. Trent Thomas down the lane. Shot up, good for Trent Thomas. 5 points in the game for Trent. Dillon kicks out to Donder with the ball. Fox kicks back. Dillon will pull up for the three. Front iron missed. Hilbert grabs the loose one. Off to Leighton Thomas. He'll bring up the far sideline. Near side. Oberding. Free. Down low. Looking for Hilbert. Hilbert. Oh, they're going to say he was out of bounds. He stepped out.
Good effort by Hilbert, but he jumped. After he touched the ball, he had already stepped on the out-of-bounds line. Yep.
Just probably a little half a step on the out-of-bounds line.
Official was right there, made a good call.
The Donder comes to the near side. Peak, guarded by Free. Peak getting it up over the top of Hilbert and Free.
That was an impressive move by Peak.
Peak with his first field goal of the game. Thomas had it poked away, goes out off the Wildcats. Donder able to get his hand in there. 5:44 left to play. 17-point lead for Nemaha Central. Thomas comes in their side, down low. Hilbert trying to get into the lane, and he's going to get a foul on Altenberg. Altenberg called for his third personal. Second team. Cooper Kramer will head in, as well as Carter Rottinghouse. Leighton Thomas, Trent Thomas come off the floor. And it looks like we got a 30-second timeout called by Holton's head coach, Eric Tate. 5:39 left to play in this game. Thunder by 17. We'll be back.
What does it mean to be an independent insurance agency? Here at SBS, it means that our customers can be confident in knowing they are getting the coverage they want for the most competitive rates. With our independent status, we are able to partner with multiple competitive companies to quote your personal, farm, business, and life insurance needs. Contact your local SBS office today to find out what an independent agency can do for you.
Welcome back. You're watching Thunder Basketball on SCTV. Let's take a quick moment to recognize some of our sponsors. Rainbow Communications, Sailor Insurance, Elk State Bank, United Methodist Church, and Water Conditioning of Seneca.
A line on the inbound play. Colby Free to the glass for two, and a foul on Peak. Peak called for his fourth personal. Third team.
Colby has done a great job all night long of frustrating Peak on the offensive and defensive end.
Free throws good for Colby Free. 17 points tonight. Fox with the ball, now to DeDonder. 5.5 minutes to play in this game. Thunder back to a 20-point lead. Dillon will try for three. Good. Peak. Peak getting a three-ball shot. Oberding, cross half court, gets it to Kramer. Gives it up to Free. Hands off to Oberding. Hilbert. Peak. Good defense for Peak. It just slipped through the hands of Free. Peak running the floor. Are they going to call that on Colby Free? Abe Hilbert? Looks like they will. No, they do not.
Evan Oberding.
Evan Oberding called for his third personal. So Kramer with three, Oberding with three. Kramer with four, Oberding with four, Thomas and Hilbert with three apiece. Peak off to DeDonder, now over to Dillon. Comes to DeDonder. Now Fox. Peak up with a shot, good. Peak with 7 points here in his fourth quarter. Gets it to Oberding. Now over to Rottinghouse. Rottinghouse drives, feed into the middle. Hilbert for two. Nice job by Carter Rottinghouse to draw a defense.
Great vision from Carter Rottinghouse.
Altenberg out. Now quickly over to the far side. Shot up for three from Fox. Misses. Dillon to the loose ball. Puts a shot up, misses. Tipped around. And there's a grab by Kramer. Gets it to Rottinghouse. Rottinghouse trying to get through the defenders. All the way to the glass for two. Boy, he was just on the verge of being out of control there.
Yep, I think at one point it bounced off of his knee.
Rottinghouse gets the layup and a timeout call. 3:38 to play, 47-28. Nemaha Central will be back.
Sailor Insurance has been serving our customers in the Midwest for over 90 years. At Sailor Insurance, we value every family story as we help protect their dreams and their future. Our goal is to make sure that you have the right insurance coverage to protect your family, home, farm, and business so you can focus on what truly matters. Learn more about what we can do for you at SailorInsurance.com.
Welcome back. 19-point lead for Nemaha Central, 47-28. Wildcats get the ball. DeDonder on the far wing, now to the high post, back to DeDonder. Dillon, back to DeDonder. Again, Dillon. DeDonder will spot up for the three. That one's short. Hilbert gets to it first and gets it off to Rottinghouse. Rottinghouse pushing up the far sideline. Now Hilbert to Evan Oberding. Oberding gives it back to Hilbert. Hilbert down the lane with the layup. Getting the foul. Will go against the Wildcats. I think they'll charge that to Dillon. They do.
Yep.
His second, fourth team. Hilbert at the free throw line. He's got 6 points tonight. First one's good.
He's got a sweet stroke from the free throw line.
Second free throw from Hilbert. That one's perfect as well. 8 points for Hilbert.
Hilbert shooting nearly 65% from the line. That's good for a big man.
And the Thunder are 9 of 10 free throws from this game. Dillon to the corner. Back out. Now high post, Meyer. Rottinghouse stealing it away. No hold call there either. Evan Oberding down the lane. Nobody picked him up. And he floats in the two for 10 points tonight for Evan Oberding. To the corner. Peak. Step back three. He's going to be too strong. Kramer for the rebound. 2:10 in counting. Thunder 51. The Wildcats 28. It was a 7-point win for Nemaha Central back in December. Now we've got a foul called on Bodie Dillon, his third personal. It was a 7-point win for Nemaha Central back in December. And it's
that was what, the
23-point lead for the Thunder here.
That was the third game of the year, I believe, something like that.
I believe that's right.
This Thunder team has much improved since then.
Oberding with the free throw, misses. Only their second miss from the free throw line this evening.
They have brought that number up to nearly 60% free throws on the year. They started out shaky. Good few games here in a row with some good free throw shooting. Got it up to 59.1% on the year.
Second free throw, that one's good. They've obviously worked on that.
Yes.
Shot for three is short. Peak, follow up, good for two. Peak held scoreless the whole game here until the fourth quarter. He's got 9. Cross half court, Kramer. Now Carter Kramer. Gets it off to Oberding. Now over to Caleb Strothman. Strothman lost it. Gets it back, but he's going to get called for a travel because he rolled on his back. Jack Mackey in the game as well for Nemaha Central. The minute 23 to play. Pass to Peak. Now back to Fox. Dillon to the corner. DeDonder into the middle. Meyer for 2. Good. Brody Meyer with 7 points. A foul call on number 3, Bodie Dillon.
I think that's about the third time or so he's done that tonight and gotten called.
Fourth foul on Dillon. Oberding to the free throw line. .103 to play. Second free throw. Good as well. And now a foul.
Wow.
On the inbound, or on the shot.
On Cooper Kramer. And
Kramer called for his 5th. personal foul.
I don't know what he's supposed to do. They're just battling for position down there. That guy's got something out against Cooper tonight, apparently.
Do they count the free throw? I assume they do. To Donder. To Peak. Peak. They're going to call a jump ball on that. I know they call it. I think it's more to protect the players.
Yeah.
Although I don't know that I could agree with that call. If somebody dives on top of you, and you're not obviously going after the ball. You're diving on top of you. That's a push or a foul is what that is. It should be called as such. Strothman. 37 seconds and counting. Lost it, picks it back up. Now to Carter Kramer. Back to Strothman. Dives. Up with the baseline shot. Back iron missed. Rebound goes to Altenberg. 18 seconds. Meyer. Fox to the corner. Peak. Going to get called for the travel.
It looked like he called a carry first and then went to a travel. I don't know what it was. It was clearly something, but.
Thunder will just hold the ball. They don't need to do anything. And they'll just bounce it. And their time expires. Nemaha Central with the win over the Wildcats. 54-32, a 22-point win for the Thunder. And now go to 10-4 on the season. The Wildcats are now 4-11. Scoring in this game, Braden Peak, all 9 points of his came in the fourth quarter. Bodie Dillon with 4 points, 1 of 2 from the free throw line. Corbin Fox with 6 points, all from the free throw line in the second quarter. Kirik Dodonder with 6 points, 1 of 1 from the free throw line, and Brody Meyer with 7 points on the evening. He was 1 of 4 free throw shooting. Carter Rottinghouse finishes with 8 points, 2 of 2 from the free throw line. Evan Oberding finishes with 13 points. He was 3 of 4 free throw shooting, pair of 3 balls in the second quarter.
And
good shooting.
Almost back-to-back possessions, wasn't it, too?
I believe it was, and one of them was right at the buzzer at the end of the first half there, yes. Colby Free, I believe he was leading all scorers here this evening. He had 17 points on the night. A three-pointer included that in the second quarter, and he was 4 of 5 from the charity stripe. Good night for Colby the Duck Free. Trent Thomas with 5 points on the evening, 1 of 1 free throw shooting for him. Cooper Kramer with a 3-ball in the first quarter, and Abe Hilbert finishes the night with 8 points, 2 of 2 from the free throw line. Good win for the Thunder.
It absolutely was. They came out and jumped out to a quick lead. Holton fought back to make it one-possession game, I think, there a little bit. And then from that point on, Thunder just continued to separate themselves from them and create distance. And it was a good quality from start to finish win for this Thunder team. They've much improved since December 8th, and then they played them the first time.
Up next for the Thunder, they'll be playing at Sabetha on the 6th. That is next Tuesday. Big game there for us. I will tell you that I'm not going to be there at that game, so I'm going to leave this broadcast in the very capable hands of Cody Steinlage. He'll do a great job for you, and Caleb will be there right by his side. Make sure he doesn't screw up. All right, yeah. And we got Billy O. He'll be there as well. I am going to be at a wrestling match in Seneca on Tuesday, and I think I'm going to try and have a second setup there where we'll actually broadcast that game on SCTV as well. So we'll actually have 2 broadcasts going at the same time. That's what I'm going to work on. But I'd like to be there to watch my daughter do some wrestling. She decided to go out for wrestling this year, and I'm excited about that for her. So that's the plan. Anyway, Thunder up next will be Sabetha on Tuesday. Friday they will play at home against Perry-LeCompton on the 9th, and then they'll be on the road on the 10th, the Saturday, evening game, makeup game against Riverside. I'm Mike Stallborn. We're calling the game for you. Cody Steinlager with the color. Caleb Ridenauer with the production. Billy O with the color. Camera work. Thanks for watching. We'll see you at the next ball game.